Pig, you got $1,000 today. You got to invest all $1,000. You can't invest it in Apple. What company you want to invest it in? Nike. Write down Nike. Everybody write down Nike. KJ, what'd you say?
To go.
KJ, I like that. Coach Jackson can tell you that number every morning.
KJ's the richest one so far.
Netflix. Netflix. We got Netflix, we got Amazon, we got Nike, we got Apple. You guys are doing a good job. If you had $1,000 that you invested in Apple 10 years ago today, it would be worth $6,228. That's a great return. Amazon, $12,398. Netflix, nice one. $51,966. What are you guys thinking?
You need to invest in them.
You need to invest.
What's going to be good 10 years from now?
What's going to be good 10 years from now, right? But how do you think through that? Yeah, because you're trying to see how something's built, right? And is it built where it's going to continue and the trajectory is going to be like this, right? Which means it has to be built on really strong stuff, right? Right? And when do you want to sell it? Yeah, when it's turning down, or right before it levels out. Does that make sense? B, do you understand what I'm saying? This would be good for you in 10 years. Do you guys know why all those guys go? Do you know that 77% of NBA players 3 years after retirement declare bankruptcy? Here's a crazier one. 75% of NFL players after 2 years of retirement declare bankruptcy. Do you know why? Poor spending habits, didn't save, not used to it, have no idea how to invest, listening to the wrong people on all the stuff you just said. Because they get it and they go, that's more than I ever thought. That's enough. You guys were thinking when you grew up, man, if I make $1 million, I'm good. I don't need any more. Those companies, when you had $1,000, all those companies, now that you know the number, you know which one you would choose. If you didn't know the numbers, how are you going to choose it? You would want to know who the owner is. What else would you want to know? You want to know their plan. You want to know their mission statement.
Their popularity.
You want to know, hey man, is this going to catch on? You want to know who's the assistant coaches over there? Who's the people doing all the work? I know the person in front of the microphone. Who's the workers over there? Hey Buzz, I know you know what a bad shot is, and I hear you talk about it when you're in front of a microphone. Let's talk about the people that is doing the work. That's what you guys would want to know, right? I don't mean this in the wrong way. If you had $1,000 right now, that would be a lot of money to you guys, right? And do you think collectively that you guys would do right over the next 10 days with $1,000? No. Why would you not?
We're young.
Because you had never had it. You guys are buying your mom a Christmas gift. You guys are buying the favorite pair of shoes that just came out that you want. Some of you are just going to like having a couple of $100 in your pocket because you've never had it, right? You're probably going to go eat a couple more times during the week off campus. But if you had to work for the $1,000, you would probably handle it a little different, right? And if you were thinking that 1,000 could turn to 3,000, you'd be like, hey, can you prove that to me now? Can you give me some proof on that? Does that make sense? This morning, before the second round, I know Med and somebody else had already went the second round of charges. What did I say?
Embrace it.
Have fun. Embrace it. Don't back into it. Really, what is that? That's your life. It's your life. But how, do you guys think you went about it the right way?
Yes.
I do. And some of you are gonna make $1 million. What'd you choose? Give me a choice, something other than going to class.
Ate healthy breakfast.
Ate a healthy breakfast. Made a choice to do something extra relative to your body. What did you do? What was the choice you made? Smart. So you're working on your brain, you're working on your body, you're trying to prolong your body, and you're going to class. What if you gain 15 pounds of muscle over the next 2 years? What if you entered ACC play in your junior year and you weighed 15 more pounds of muscle? But that's a choice. That money for Google didn't grow all at one time. It grew over how long? I read it in a book this summer, and I was so convicted by the book that I found the author's cell phone and called him, introduced myself, and said, I'd like to go spend an hour with you. How much is an hour of your time? The guy didn't know who I was, and he's like, what do you mean, how much is an hour of my time? I said, I would like to learn more about what you wrote in that book that you didn't write in that book. You guys ever thought about that? You read a book, do you know how much time and effort went into the book? And all the words that never made it to the book? I want to learn that. I want to learn that. Because if I read something and I'm like, man, we are always choosing. Oh, we're choosing how we spend our time. We're choosing how we treat our bodies. We're choosing what we're doing to get ahead, what we're planning. We're choosing our attitude on the 6th round of zigzags. We're choosing our attitude at home at halftime in a tie ball game. We're choosing if we're running to something or trying to back into something. We're choosing if what he was saying a while ago, I would save it, I would invest it, I don't know what I would do, I would spend it, but what if you made $1 million? And some of you are going to make $1 million. Do you have a plan? And what I would say to you, Bibbs, is, because it's going to hit you real fast, and it's going to hit him too. You're choosing right now how you're going to invest your money. You just don't realize it. And a year from today, he's going to have that same feeling that you have. He's going to have that same feeling that he has. You guys are choosing right now. PJ says, I'm trying to eat better. And I say to you guys, hey, what if in 18 months he had 15 more pounds of muscle? And you guys know why you responded the way you did? Because you guys are older and you're like, dude, you put on 15 pounds of muscle and play the way you're playing, you're going to be a different dude. But he's making that choice today, right? And no, the reason why those guys go broke is they didn't realize when they were your age that they were making choices right then. They were making choices of who they were going to listen to. But they were just thinking, pig, when I get there, I'll figure it out when I get there. No, you're making choices. And you guys, some of you, are smart enough to figure out that our money is going to impact your money. Because that's how you're going to make money. Gain 15 pounds of muscle and see if these young guys that are your age don't go, oh, thanks, man. Thanks for making that choice. I was 44 reading that book. And I'm going, yeah. Because even when you don't make a choice to do the extra credit, you are making a choice. You just made a choice not to do it. You're making a choice not to take care of your body. You're making a choice not to do extra. Or you are making the choice to do extra. And I'm not trying to make this about ball at all. I'm not worried about ball. And if we play defense like we do in the second half, or did in the second half, now our money is changing. But it's a choice. It's a choice. What if you learn that? How old are you? What if you learn that you're always choosing at 19? I learned it at 44. Always choosing. Oh. You're choosing how you want to respond to adversity. You're choosing if you want to do the extra zigzag the right way, full speed. You're choosing if you want to go to the lane line or sideline. You guys understand? I'm done talking. Quote shirt.
We are always choosing.
You're always choosing
Solid.
which one you want to pick.
Right.
That's real tough.